So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It's a beautiful day today here in Pennsylvania, finally, and I think it's going to start warming up. Yesterday we had rain, snow, wind, ice, sleet. I didn't know if I should get ready to cut the grass or plow snow, but I think things are starting to straighten out. Anyway, right now I'm headed to pick up some ethanol-free gas for all the small engine stuff. And then we're going to head back to the house, and here in a little bit we're going to get started back down at the wood yard. If you saw that last video, I took down a big maple tree. We're going to get that all cleaned up and then take down that chestnut tree, and then maybe this afternoon, we'll see, or tomorrow morning we'll start working on that slope again down there. And then in the next day or two we should be ready to start hauling some stone in there. right, I have been whittling away at this maple, coming along pretty good. I've got a big pile of brush over there, a little bit of firewood right here. I think what I need to do next is pull that thing off the bank a little bit, and I'll probably cut this into 2 big logs right there. The stump, I'll probably just leave the stump alone for a little bit until it dries out some, and that'll be easier to knock some more dirt off of it. But yeah, it's a pretty good sized tree right here. This will all go to firewood. I'm not really big into the soft maple lumber. But even at this end here, I don't know, we're probably still 13, 14 inches here. All right, I got her cut off the stump. Everything went pretty well. Now, before somebody comments, you know, if you worked for my uncle's neighbor's cousin, he'd fire you for leaving a stump that high. The reason I did that is it's really dirty back here, and my saw was cutting good, so I can cut that off later. And besides, I don't work for your uncle's neighbor's cousin. All right, I'm glad to get that tree all cleaned up. I need to run out for a little bit, and then when I come back later on this afternoon, we'll get a fire going down in the burn pit. We'll burn up all this brush and probably even cut and split some firewood. But when those things are on the ground like that, you know, you think, oh, I got the tree on the ground, everything's good. They can be more dangerous than even felling the trees. There's so much tension and compression. I just kind of take my time and feel my way through it. Even cutting that log off the stump right there, what I did with that, I cut all around it and left the center and then just broke it off with the excavator, because you got that big stump leaning there beside you. There's just a lot of things going on right there, so you got to be pretty careful.
Journey waiting to start. only begun. Our feet were fashioned to run. Oh, and we'll go farther than we've been.
All right, I got the fire cooking pretty good. I'm kind of surprised. Normally that green stuff takes a little bit longer to get going, but it's burning nice and hot in the center. Here in a little bit, I'll probably set like a stump or something on top of it, and that keeps the weight on the pile, keeps pushing it down into those hot coals. And then in a few hours after that, the middle will be burned out of it, and I'll just come over here with the excavator, grab the sides, put it in the middle, burn the rest of it up. But what you see right there is all the small stuff from that entire maple tree. Turning out to be a pretty nice day here at the wood yard. Got a nice fire going down there. Just got some more baskets put away here. I got a big gap between these two rows. The reason is when I put all these ones in here, you know, you start in that back corner, run them across, start over there. Right here, I was coming in here with the tractor, and the tractor is wider than the baskets, which is why there's a gap there. I won't let that happen again. That's like money in the bank. Better than money in the bank, actually. Check on the fire here. That is a nice controlled burn right there. The wind is blowing that direction just a little bit. You can see it's going that way. This whole side right here won't really burn. So like I said, I'll wait till that all burns down. Grab this with the excavator, put it on there, and get rid of all of it. Normally this time of year I probably wouldn't start a big fire, but like I mentioned earlier, yesterday we had a whole bunch of rain, snow, sleet. The woods are all pretty wet, so we're good to go. And here in a few more weeks everything will be green, and at that point you would have a difficult time setting the woods on fire even if you tried. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. Coming up, we'll be taking down that chestnut tree right there, shaping up that whole slope right there real nice, seeding it, mulching it, spreading a bunch of stone down here and get everything organized. That's the plan. Oh, and by the way, that is a Chinese chestnut. It's not an American chestnut. Some people thought it was. We've got a bunch of those on the property. If that was an American chestnut, I would have barricades all around it and I wouldn't go within 100 feet of it. But Chinese chestnuts, we have quite a few of them. And Levi's actually getting ready to plant about 100 more. But anyway, I think that's it for today's video. I really appreciate y'all being here, and I'll catch you on the next one.